Each morning dreams begin a vision clear. I see where we aim high. No, can't believe how the future's bright. You're giving me hope. You're giving me hope. Chasing stars under twilight's glow, glow, glow. In this journey, together we grow. Hand in hand, we conquer the night. With you by my side, by my side.
Yes, we are back. We are back at it. We are back at it. Whoa, different background, different vibe. We're gonna start off Monday just like this. Oh, let me just there we go. A little ginger ale. All right. Shout out to everyone that's in here. Welcome back. Man, it was a really busy week last week. This week is starting off to be another productive one. Feeling blessed, feeling very fortunate to be in this position. So, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all my Twitch streamers, Twitch users, and also if you're on YouTube, shout out to my YouTube community. We are going to listen to some music today that you guys sent over. We're gonna kick off where we left off last week in the queue. So I know earlier I said that we were going to continue new streams every week, which we're going to plan on doing, or a new queue. We were so backed up last week that we had to just keep that queue going. So we are going to kick things off. If you want to send me your music, you can send beats, you can send loops, you can send songs. If you're an artist, you know how we do. I'm going to listen to them, and we're going to do I'm going to try my best to give you as much of an in-depth feedback as possible on your music. I'm also looking for people to collaborate with, people to sign, all that good stuff. This is just an amazing way for us to connect and listen to your music. So we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to jump straight right into it. Okay, this is our queue that we left off from last week. So again, the submission portal is completely open for the next 3 days. So we're going to be doing this today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Same time, same place. I'm a little bit late today, so my apologies. I usually start at 1 p.m. Eastern, but we were about 30 minutes backed up today. So we're going to jump right into it. Shout out to all my OGs in here. Shout out to all the new people in here. Welcome. Pay Patrelenti said, how do I submit? You see the ticker tape down below. Also, this website right here, Nero.fan/illmind. That's how you submit. So just open up a new browser tab if you're on the phone or on your computer, and then just open a tab for Nero.fan/illmind, and you'll be able to submit. What would be cool, obviously we're on Twitch and we're on YouTube and all that, but what would be the ultimate thing would be like a button right here, a submit button right here somewhere, or you just literally click on it and it'll pop right up and you can submit right here without leaving the stream. That would be cool. Maybe that can be built one day. But for now, you can see the entire queue to your right and to my left. This is the queue of what we're going to be playing in the order that they're received, also taking into consideration Throne, super skips, and skips. If you want to opt in for skips or super skips, or even the Throne, you can. That'll skip the line and you'll be able to get played. It's Aaron said, can we edit a previous submission to bump it up to the queue? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you submitted your track in the regular submission portal or the regular way, you can upgrade your track to a skip or super skip or Throne if you would like. Shout out to Nero for the really cool features here. So we're gonna jump right in. Let's just go. Let's go. I don't want to waste any time. Let me open up my browser window and let's kick things off. We're going to start today with where we left off last week. This is Doc Savage. Shout out to Doc Savage. I see you in the chat. I appreciate you. This one is called Next Door to Grandma. And the message here says, thank you again for providing space to have music critiqued by a legend. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And look, people, I'm so appreciative when people call me legend and GOAT and all that stuff. And I used to feel weird about it. But I think lately, especially, I've been really accepting of all of those things. Yeah, I appreciate it, and yes, thank you so much. Says the instrumental is currently on streaming platforms. I'm also shopping it. All right, good to know. Doc Savage, let's kick it off with Second Floor, Next Door to Grandma Master. All right, shout out to Doc Savage for kicking it off, man. All right, so you know what's funny? Some beats are, to me, some beats are like art pieces, right? Kind of felt like that was an art piece. And when you make beats that feel like and are considered art pieces, and let me explain myself. When you in my mind, this is just me personally. If I hear a piece of music and I consider it an art piece, you cross over to this realm of it's an art piece. You can't really change anything about it, and then it would be a different piece of art, right? When I hear this, it feels like I'm in a museum and I feel like I'm looking at this piece on the wall. So like, I'm not going to walk into a museum and see a piece of artwork on the wall and feel like, oh, this needs a little bit more green. And then I take a green paintbrush and like paint green on it. It's like, it'll fuck it up. Right? So Doc Savage, this is like a really nice art piece. This is a very nice thing to listen to. I'd play this in the car. I can hear it being ready for like a slew of any type of artist or rapper. If you change something about it, it becomes a different art piece. So this is a nice art piece that you created. Thank you for creating this for all of us, Doc Savage. It was balanced, it was tasteful, it was analog, it was musical, it was funky, it just felt good, and it took me to a place. It built a world. And I like the world you built. with this beat. I know that might sound OD. I take this music very seriously. I mean, music makes you feel a certain way, and so does good art. And music is obviously art. And this is a very nice art piece. I like this. I like it. And I'm looking forward to hearing more. And Doc, this is not your first rodeo. You've submitted to me over the years, and I've heard the improvements in your music and all that stuff. And this was really nice to listen to. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so I remember this from last week. Next up is Prod by JB.Wave. I think this is Conch, right? Conch, are you in the chat? Show yourself, Conch. Anyway, if not, he'll probably just catch this on the playback if you're not in here to see your review. But I remember last week, I'll just call you by the name that you're in here, Prod by JB.Wave. So JB, I'll call you JB for now. JB said that he submitted a number of beats on the skip. So we're going to play all of JB's beats in a row, and then I'm going to provide the feedback and thoughts. So let's start with the first beat. We're going to play snippets of each one, and then back to back to back to back, however many there are, maybe 3, 4, or 5 of them. And then I will comment on these, okay? So shout out to Prod by JB.Wave on Instagram. If you want to go and support Prod by JB.Wave. If you want to support, or artists, if you hear any beats you like DM the guy and, inquire. That's the beauty of these streams. It's a great opportunity for you guys to network with each other and build. Don't take that for granted. All right, so let's just jump right in. Beat number 1, and I'm going to fly through these beats until we reach the end. All right, come on, let's keep going. Next beat. Prod by JB.Wave. Let's go.
Please don't leave. Hey, I just don't think I could live without you.
All right, come on, JB with the sample chops. I like it so far. Let's keep going, JB again.
Nothing and nobody can stop me from loving
All right, that was beat 3 by JB, Proud by JB.wave, aka Conch, I think. Beat number 4, we got 2 more from JB. Let's go. All right, shout to Proud by JB. We have a super skip here by Gallerist, but before we get into this Gallerist, I'm playing a series of beats by JB. So we're gonna play the last beat by JB, and then we're gonna jump right into yours. Okay. All right. So beat number 5 by JB, and then we're gonna give him his comments, and then we're gonna go to the next one, the super skip just now. So here we go. Last beat by JB. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, shout out to Proud by JB, aka Conch. I don't think he's in here right now, but if you're seeing the recording, appreciate you, dog. So we just played 5 beats by JB. I like them, man. I like them. Again, I'm a sucker for a good sample chop, but you showed some diversity there. The first few were sample chops, really good ear for good sample selection, very tasteful. Everything was tasteful, right? The only thing I would say is, again, these are very, very artist friendly as well. I'm a huge fan of artist friendly, and I'm a huge fan of tasteful. And JB, you did both of those things. The only thing I would say to take into consideration, and this is sort of like an overall comment for all of your beats, is I want to hear something. I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know what it is, but I want to hear something that sets you apart and lets me know this is a Prod by JB production. I don't know what it is. Everything made sense. The drums made sense. The bass, but it's missing a certain level of risk and uniqueness to it that I think will take it a notch higher. Just in terms, LX, like a signature, right? It doesn't have to be crazy either, JB. Like, it doesn't have to be this drastic thing. And I couldn't tell you what that is. You're just going to have to somehow find it or discover it while you're creating music. No, Lurk, I'm not saying it's basic. I'm not saying that. Why? Don't put words in my mouth, goddammit. But those beats are good, man. Like, they're good. You're a really good producer. Like, you have a great ear and you have good taste. Not too many people have those two things. Like, you could be really good at making beats but have terrible taste, and I believe that taste is like a very big part of the music making process, for whether you're a producer or a songwriter or artist. So I like what I heard, bro. Like, your beats are good. I just want to hear something in there in your beats that just like is a signal to let me know, oh wow, like he does things a specific way. Like when you hear a Wonder Girl beat, for instance, shout to Wonder Girl, like you kind of know it's you have a pretty good idea that it's her. Something about the way she programs her stuff and sonically what she's doing to her music, you can feel, you could hear that Wonder Girl nuance in it. It's just a nuance. When you hear the Neptunes, you hear the nuance, and that's very not easy. It's very difficult to achieve. So that would be the only missing component to your music, JB, I would say. But overall, really good stuff. Everything is tasteful. Everything is just very in the right place, and very easy for artists. Very artist-friendly beats, and that's always the goal, especially if we want placements and we want to get on these big albums, or not even just big albums, just if we want to make songs with vocalists, we want to make sure that our beats are friendly for those vocals. So great job, man, and it's nice to hear your music. Conch is on here talking shit a lot, but I know he's fucking around and he riles you guys up a little bit, but I can tell he's a good guy, and those beats were great. So he can back it up. You know what I mean? Next up with the super skip, shout out to Gallerist. This is Drake Revelations. I don't know if this is a remix or if you just put Drake in there. Drake Revelations, and this is by Gallerist. Shout out to Gallerist, and we're just gonna click it and play it. Okay. Gallerist Revelations. Here we go.
I wish everyone could tell me exactly what they need from me. The first second they speak to me, I'm not with all the secrecy, secretly beefing me behind closed doors, but playing it peacefully for the streets to see. My nigga have some decency. Don't move like a puto. Could at least keep it a buck like Antetokounmpo. I made north of the.
It sounds like obviously a remix. This is probably gonna get flagged. It might. So if it gets flagged, it is what it is. But I'm gonna just play it. And it's Iceman. It's Iceman week. Iceman season. Iceman summer. Shout to the boy.
I wish everyone could tell me exactly what they need from me. The first second they speak to me, I'm not with all the secrecy, secretly beefing me behind closed doors, but playing it peacefully for the streets to see. My nigga have some decency. Don't move like a puto. Could at least keep it a buck like Antetokounmpo. I'm made north of the border like Vito Rizzuto. Throwing parties in Miami, they loving us mucho. With the whole ratio, I'm like David Caruso. There's a mass shortage of people giving me kudos. I've been doing this since T-Pain was pouring us Nouveau. You tell them I run the country, they'll say Trudeau. Poppy, Chulo, gripping, culo. And I got the flows, niggas still like boot toes. You boys reaching new lows. Letting me take the rap for that cash for the goat shit while you finding all of the loopholes. You niggas move too cold. See the watch collection and assume I got time cause of the Ruby Rose two-tone. Or switch it to the one I call R.P. Nipsey cause I swear to God the bezel got 60 of them blue stones. Maybe I'm getting too stoned. Calico the marble for my tombstone. Here lies the nigga that never lied in his new song or any of his old songs. They sing them shits like folk songs. Kumbaya, boom baye. Know the house, stay on me. Bad bitches tryna come through and lay on me. Tryna get the Earl Grey on me. But I ain't really into talking names. Only tea you getting from me is one for the walk of shame. Heart is on my sleeve and my body is in the Hall of Fame. High fashion, and my life is full of climaxes. And my wishes come true without blowing eyelashes. Up in Bron crib, fishbowl, wine glasses. That's how we passing time, 100,000 on the line. At the table praying banker shows a natural 9. It never happens half the time, I lose a night but still a vibe. That's the things I accept. You over there in denial, we not neck and neck. It's been a lot of years since we seen you coming correct. Man, fuck her respectfully, I just want my respect. They try to label me mean, I say what I mean. People that could've stayed on the team, they played in between. The clouds is hanging over you now, cause I'm reigning supreme. Some of these niggas say what they mean, it ain't what it seems. Had to pull my niggas out the mud like I'm training Marines. You niggas hot to them little kids, you ain't famous to me. Told you I'm aiming straight for the head, not aiming to please. I could give a fuck about who designing your sneakers and tees. Have somebody put you on a guild and you play with my seed. Trust me, there's some shit you really gotta come see to believe. That's why your people not believers, they all leaving you. That's why you buying into the hype that the press feeding you. You know the fourth level of jealousy's called media. Isn't that an ironic revelation? Get that address to your driver, make it your destination instead of just a post out of desperation. It's me reaching the deepest state of my meditation. Why you over there trying to impress the nation? Mine's running wild with the speculation. Why the fuck we peacemaking doing the explanations if we just gon' be right back in that bitch without hesitation? But let me digress on behalf of the association. I'll play it cool with you, Denmark, a nigga like Copenhagen. See they getting loose with the line like open cages. In a La Ferrari, my emotions racing. Dance, not a condo, ocean bathing. Niggas texting bro, but we are not in no close relation. I was down to get these niggas credit, but hold the payment. Somehow I'm the greatest in the game, in my own amazement. The greatest in the world, there's no debating. You boys about to will me to defeat like we rollerblading. Far as the Drake era, man, we in the golden ages. Look at the total wages and look at the heroes falling from grace in their older ages. If we talking top 3, then you been sliding the third like stolen bases. Toss around rollies with the frozen faces. They used to tell me back in the day, boy, you going places. Never understood why I could really take it. Yo.
All right, shout to Gallerist with the Drake Revelations remix. I like it. I don't not like it. You know, I mean, it's hard to not like a Drake fire ass verse. So like, you know, as long as it wasn't placed on like a not good beat, then, you know, I mean, Drake vocals with him bodying a verse plus like a good beat, you put those together and like what's not to like, you know what I mean? So in terms of like remixes, and I see some of your comments in chat about thoughts on remixes and stuff, like I love remixes when they don't feel like a remix, right? Like it could have, I personally enjoy remixes that sound like they could have been the original song. And this to me doesn't necessarily sound like it could have been the original, but it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just like Drake vocals plus a good beat. It's going to be a pleasurable experience, you know? I like the drum programming. I thought the drums were like a little bit busy. Like I like the hi-hat texture. I like the drum pattern, but like I'm glad I'm like, and this is no shot, but like, I'm glad it wasn't the original. You know what I'm saying? Like because his raps, Drake's pocket is so rhythmic already that when you add more rhythmic drums on top of it that aren't necessarily in sync, you could get thrown off a little bit. And so that would be my only feedback on this particular remix. But the beat was good. Like, and I like that the drums didn't come in until later. Like, first minute and change, right? It was just like some cool chords, good chord selection, good texture with some Drake vocals, and then the drums came in, and that was that. So, you know, overall, like, it's a good beat. Like, it's a good remix. You know, I can definitely hear this beat turn into like an original song. So, you know, if you're working with rappers or vocalists at all, you should definitely try to get some original vocals on this because the beat was good. So I'd be curious to hear that. But outside of that, you know, what's not to like? It was a good beat, tastefully done. The chords were good and the drums were good. And it's Drake. Like, what? Unless you're not a fan of Drake, you're not gonna not like this. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna sound good. Unless you're just a Drake hater, then you're just not gonna like it. So, appreciate your submission. And shout out to Gallerist. This is your first one, I think, right? Gallerist, but I'd like to hear more if you have them. All right, next up on the queue, another remix. Oh, it's remix day today. This is labeled No Diggity Remix, and this is by Non-Epic. If you want to follow Non-Epic on Instagram, it's at glumj_, at GLUMJ_. That's on Instagram if you want to support. This is up on SoundCloud. And there was no AI used in the making of this remix. So here we go. Let's hear it. No Diggity Remix. Shout out to Non-Epic at glumj_ on Instagram. So this This sounds like it doesn't even need. I agree with chat. It doesn't sound like it needs the vocal. Like, it was a weird, cool little beat that I think deserves the right artist on it. So I thought the beat was cool and like very different. But the acapella just didn't go with it, you know. And I also like remixes that are like very left field because you're just bringing something completely new to the table too. But I don't know, it didn't register for me. But I like the beat. I think the beat was very interesting and very different. But man, also part of this is No Diggity is one of my favorite songs. And like you can't unhear the original because the original is so fucking good and so classic. And you know, does the world need this remix? I don't know if it does. But I like the beat, and I think the beat was really cool and interesting, and I think that that beat deserves an original song. I don't think the No Diggity vocals is like the right move on this one. So very simple. Take the beat and try to get an artist on it that where it would make sense. And I think that's the move for this. But as a No Diggity remix, I don't think it's going to move the needle. And you have this demographic of people that just remember this song and love this song. And it's a great song to remix, but it's got to be something else. And also, too, it's like, as a DJ, because, you know, most of you guys probably know, but I'm a DJ as well. And, like, No Diggity is such a DJ-friendly song. Like, I don't know at what point throughout the night I would play this song, this remix, right? You know, that's another like kind of trick that you guys can try as well, is like when DJs play, let's say a DJ plays from like 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. It just, everything depends on like the time of their set. So like the earlier set of music is different from midnight or 1 o'clock, which is like the peak, right? Or 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. is going to be a different type of energy, different kind of music. So like, I'm trying to think about at what point I would play this song. I might play it like while we're doing sound check, but I don't think I would be able to, I don't think I would want to fit this into, because it's not evoking any type of like specific emotion, right? People will recognize the song and it sounds like a mashup, but the beat isn't speaking to the song. You know what I'm saying? So, and also, side note, Conch, unfortunately you came a little late, but like, go back and rewatch my review of your beats, and chat can tell you what I thought of your beats as a surprise. But overall, I thought your beats were dope, bro. Okay, so let's keep it moving. And again, if you guys want to submit, this portal is open. Nero.fan/illmind to submit. Our next submission is another beat by JB. Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know you had even another one. We played 5. But anyway, this is prod by JB.wave. Again, let's play this one, because I missed this one. I played 5. I guess I missed this one. It says, thanks, Illmind. Just wanted to upload exactly 6 in the day, since certain people like to throw shade at human producers while they use AI to generate 6 beats a day. I don't know, it just felt like submitting the 6 beats I made this year, 4 last night. Anyway, there's a difference between quantity and quality. Yeah, man. And while you're here, I guess you're in the chat, JB, so let's rock this beat number 6. All right, shout out to Proud by JB.wave, aka Official Conch in the chat. That was my favorite one out of the 6, bro. That was my favorite one out of the 6. I like all your beats. I like all your beats. I like them all. You have a good ear. You have a good instinct in sample chops. You know, you're very musical. And you know, I like the little nuances and tastefulness of the stuff you're doing. And you're pretty diverse too. Like the first few beats you played earlier were like soul chop beats, and then that one boom bap one that felt good. And then some of the other ones that were like non-sample chop, like you're showing your range. I think you're great. You have a good ear and you're a great producer. But you can't hate on that. You know what I mean? So Official Conch in the chat, aka JB, good stuff. 2 thumbs up. That was my favorite of the bunch. But I like them all. I think you have a good sound. You have a good sound. What more is there to say? What more is there to say? And you have a really good ear for good samples. Like that was a really cool sample to like fuck with and chop. So good job, man. That's it. What are we talking about? Next up, this is called Something. This is by Karalisk. Karalisk. You guys have the craziest names. Apologies if I mispronounce any. Karalisc. That's a tongue twister. Karalisk. Karalisk? Karalisk. At project_Karalisk if you want to support on Instagram. And then the message here says, this is a little song I whipped up in a couple of hours. It's a nice ambient, moody song. Okay. And no AI was used in making of this. That's good. Let's hear it.
Can I show you what I want? Can I show you who I am?
Hold on. I've been holding that burp for the whole song, and I just offloaded it. Sorry. Carlisk. I enjoyed it. I saw some comments in the chat saying like James Blake-ish. Yeah, it's in that realm. It feels like that one album that dropped a few years ago. It was a Coldplay album where a lot, you guys know in chat, do y'all know? It was a Coldplay album that came out like 10 years ago, maybe, where it was very ambient and just very minimal, but like vibey. I don't know. That album has a place in my heart. I really like that project, and this reminded me of it coming from that world. Good stuff. I'm interested. I'm not crazy, Carlisk. I'm not crazy about your name. I think the name with like, it's just a little bit difficult to like spell and remember. So I what's your government name? Like, what's your govy? Like, make your artist name your govy, maybe. I don't know, but just an idea, just a thought. But the song was good. The song was cool. Like, I like the ambiance. I like the weirdness of it. I like the vocal mixing, the straight delays and like the extended delays and the reverbs and the writing. I like the minimal drums. It was, again, I know I keep saying this word today, but like tasteful, right? Like it did feel like a piece of art. It was a cool piece of art that had emotion and feel and purpose. Emotion, feeling, and purpose. Those are like the three things that I notice or try to go after when I'm listening to a song or creating a song, right? Emotion, purpose, all those things. So, yeah, I mean, this is borderline an art piece. So there's nothing really more to say. I mean, it could use a couple colors, a couple strokes of paint, a few little things here and there. I wouldn't overdo it though. Like maybe some interesting like string lines, like some staccato, some glissandos, right? Some of those, maybe some tremolos somewhere, just to give it a little bit of drama and a little bit more on the top sprinkled, but nothing crazy. Good song. I like your stuff, and I'm looking forward to hopefully hearing more. Okay. Next up, this is Grip Tannen. If you want to support on Instagram, it's at Grip Tannen. That's spelled GRIPPTANNEN. And you guys, the no disrespect, I know, but the names, like, it goes a long way. If you have something confusing that's hard to remember or spell, it's going to be really hard to build a fan base. I'm just letting you know. This says Grip on the speak and the beat. All right, so Grip is completely on here, and this is called Respect the Boogeyman. All right, let's hear it. Those collabs are going out this week. I got you.
The path never to a knife edge. We all walk the walk. When the universe speaks, do you have the words to talk back? Time set the terms and the prison broke the contract. God, for God's sake, his creations took it off track. Penny flinched when Pandora got her lock cracked. Can't wind the clock back, time won't tick-tock back. They help paint the space between the stars black, and in that space is a ghost you can't haunt back. And it can't die twice so you stuck with it. What the fuck, who the fuck wanna fuck with it? Did the math, saw infinity to one digit, and his presence cured my hubris in one visit. The past laid out, you already done did it. I'll be there with a sword when you're done sinning. Your son told a lie that your tongue didn't. When your judgment comes, it comes unbidden. All praise the honor, man, respect to the boogeyman. What do we do, Sodom, man? Don't leave us, sugar man. Renaissance turned a monk to a Buddha, and truth in a fairy made flesh of the wooden man. All praise the honor, man, respect to the boogeyman. What do we do, Sodom, man? Don't leave us, sugar man. Renaissance turned a monk to a Buddha, and truth in a fairy made flesh of the wooden man.
I smell murder every time that the wind blow. I smell murder every time that the wind blow. I smell murder, murder. I smell murder, I smell murder every time that the wind blow. Murder. I smell murder every time that the wind blow. I smell murder every time that the wind blow. I smell murder, murder. I smell murder, murder. I smell murder every time that the wind blow.
Time set a toe, so it might pay to wonder who wound the sun and what's all the hullabaloo. Foot falls out of thunder, you might see the sun if you run when it rumbles through. One thing or a motherfucker, another. Run blind from the hunter. What doom are you running to? We held up the side and we all kept our pride, cause the tribe took a nail, but the chief took a tongue or two. Water flowed from his open wounds. Take a lance to the side, you won't bleed when they poke at you. Strategy shifts when your focus moves. Do it for the family, your folks are the focus you. That magician didn't speak till he was spoken to. A fair man, he only casted spells you were open to. And now the prestige is overdue. You were fine with the hocus, don't trip when they pocus. All praise the honor, man, respect to the boogeyman. What do we do, Sodom, man? Don't leave us, sugar man. Renaissance turned a monk to a Buddha, and truth in a fairy made flesh of the wooden man. All praise the honor, man, respect to the boogeyman. What do we do, Sodom, man? Don't leave us, sugar man. Renaissance turned a monk to a Buddha, and truth in a fairy made flesh of the wooden man. Bit by bit till I was weightless. Lost time day after day till I was patient. Took loss after loss till I was gracious. Outlived king after king till I was ancient. I died bit by bit till I was weightless. Lost time day after day till I was patient. Took loss after loss till I was gracious. Outlived king after king till I was
All right. Shout to Grip Tannen, who produced it and rapped on it, and that was all him. So this song had sort of a mysterious feel to it. I like the combination of like the vocal chops and the chops with your voice on top with that little grunt. My only gripe with this, no pun intended, gripe, is the vocal mix. I think your raps sat at a good place, but the vocal chop stuff was a little loud. So I would go maybe 2 or 3 dB down on the vocal chop stuff. And then I don't know, man. I thought the song overall was just okay. I'm more intrigued by the beat than the actual raps and the song. The concept and the delivery sound a little bit dated to me in my mind. But the beat was intriguing and those vocal chops were intriguing. It just felt a little bit boring after a while. That boom, 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 boom. And trust me, I'm all about you guys know, I'm all about repetitive riffs and things not being overly complicated and too musical. But it's just when the synth is monotone and the drums are monotone and predictable, and then the vocal delivery is a bit monotone, and the hook is monotone. Everything just felt like just kind of linear and monotone, and I wasn't getting, there wasn't enough in here sonically to pull me in. And you always want to pull the listener in when you're creating music, right? Whether it's a beat, or something in her vocal, or something you say, or how you say it, or a synthesizer, or a guitar, or some kind of drum hit. There's something got to be in there to pull the listener. Because right now it just sounds a bit boring. And I need to be pulled. Pause. Right? So maybe go back and experiment a little bit. Maybe the pulling comes from the track. Maybe the pulling comes from the vocal performance, or something you say, or maybe the hook. I don't know what it is, but right now it's very linear. It's not bad, but it's feeling linear, and I want it to reel me in and make me extremely, extremely curious and interested in what you have to say. Okay, we got some skips left, a couple more. Next up is Free.Bess. You've submitted here before. Shout to Bess. It says pronounced Freebase. People are not, look, listen, bass. BES does not spell bass. So you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be confused. But I'll call you Freebase now that you mentioned it. But shout to Freebase. This is called Beautiful Life. And the note here from Freebase says, appreciate your feedback on the last stream. Here's another instrumental beat I made a few months ago. Would love any feedback you can give as to how to improve. Appreciate you doing this, of course. And thank you for your continued submissions. Freebase. And it says no AI was used. All right, let's jump right in.
Got a new tune these days. Practice and sharpening. I set him up in the back room with a hit of the bass, and yo, 15 minutes after the club, they be back with 2 or 3 people with me. Talk about slaves.
Enquanto eu puder chorar contigo. Enquanto eu puder chorar contigo. Livre das lágrimas vindo.
It's such an interesting sample. Do y'all know what country or language this is in? I'm curious.
Isn't it beautiful? All right.
Ao do campo, a carga da nossa mais profunda emoção.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet? My temperament is totally controlled, so beautiful.
Was that a Trump vocal snippet in there? Was that Trump?
Enquanto eu puder chorar contigo.
And we will take back that beautiful White House.
No need for that. Take that out. Nobody want to hear that. Shout out to Freebase. Hold on. I get stretched. Shout out to Freebase. I like the beat. That's something I would play in my car. Just driving with the fucking top down through the mountains. I enjoyed it. Don't change anything except for the Trump vocals. Good beat. Great sample selection. Someone in chat said it's from Brazil. Sounds good. From Brazil. Great. Good beat. MAGA rally music. Unbelievable. Soulful beat. I like the chops. I like the texture. All those little vocal chops that you did in there, those are for you. I'm just assuming, but that's just you being bored and feeling like you have to add more shit to it when you probably didn't need to. That's just for you as a producer. You're just adding those vocal chops because you were just bored, right? So not really needed. I would just take all those vocal chops out. Don't really need them. But I enjoyed it, and it's something I would play in my car. So 2 thumbs up from me, bro. Shout to Freebase. I'm looking forward to hearing more. Sino12 said, can I submit through SoundCloud link? Yeah, you can. You sure can. It's not too late to submit. Nero.fan/illmind. I'm almost done here, so keep going. You better get it in now while you can. Next up is A-Frame. Prod by A-Frame on Instagram. And this is called W/U. W/U. Peace, Kuya Il. All right, Kuya. Shout out to my dog here is Filipino. Okay. A-Frame is Filipino, so shout out to you, Kuya. Kuya Il. This is track 5 off my EP titled 321 Out, released in February of this year. Okay, let's go. It's good to see one of my people in here. A-Frame. Let's hear it. This has attitude. This has major attitude. Shout out to A-Frame, my little kuya, my little, you know what I'm saying? Enjoyable. Enjoyed listening to that, man. Some garage vibes, some blah 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 blah. I'm assuming this is on like a beat tape. It sounds like something that should be part of like a full body of work. It's a fun beat. My only feedback on this, bro, and I know this came out back in February, so it's like probably too late. So, but if I was in the room with you and we're making this, I would say to take out that one part halfway into the song where the vocal or where the main parts came out and it was just the bass and vocal and drums. Take the vocal out too. Because after a while, the vocal just sounds a little bit too repetitive. Like, I like how repetitive that vocal is, and it's like kind of the glue, the main character in this beat. But I would have loved to hear it out more. So, like, I would just take that vocal out in certain areas, maybe even a different vocal variation in there to spice it up a little. Because it kind of sat in the middle of the beat. It sounded like it just dragged on for a little bit. You know, this is something that you want to play during a DJ set. This is something that it just kind of keeps you on your toes, right? Like every 4 bars, every 8 bars, something's happening. And so there was a section in the middle of this beat that felt like it dragged a little bit, like it could have been shorter or something else could have happened. And that's all I got for this one. I mean, everything else sounded great. Drums were great. The feeling, the nuances in there, the mix sounded good. It was slapping, and it was fun to listen to. So what more could you ask for with the beat, right? I mean, if it checks off those boxes, then you got yourself a winner. So good stuff. Good melodies. Just do those things I said. I think it would be able to elevate that a little bit more. Okay. We are finally done with skips, super skips, and thrones. So we're going to jump into a few of these. I do have a spin a wheel random dice to randomize these regular submissions. I want to take a vote. Chat, do you want me to roll the dice and randomize the wheel here? See where it lands? Out of the almost 260 submissions, should we randomize? Or just keep going in real time? Royale said, nah. Oh, you coming up. What's the vote? What's the vote, guys? Do we go in order or do we randomize? What are we doing? Do we go in the proper order or do we randomize? Let me know, chat. You got about 10 seconds left to let me know. You'll never know. Maybe you land earlier. I'm just going to go in order. Funk randomizing. Next up is Dayro Turn It Up. Shout to Dayro Turn It Up. This is called My Prime Time. And the message here says, let's lock in. All right, let's hear the music first. And let's see what's going on. Shout to Dayro Turn It Up.
Dayro.
guys. Shout out to Dayro. Turn it up. I liked it. And by the way, I'm not randomizing. I'm gonna go in order that they were received. Fuck it. I liked it. It was cool. Interested to hear more. I mean, I thought the beat was cool. Thanks, Nish. I thought the beat was cool. But it didn't sound like anything crazy. Like, I like the programming of the drums. I like the sound selection. Just to me, that was like just a good beat. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't bad. It wasn't insane. It was just a good beat. It was a good beat. Come on, let's keep going. This one's called Sinners. Tino Music at TinoMuzik. And the comment here says on some yay shit. No AI. Let's go. Dude, I like this beat. I hate those vocals, bro. I hate those vocals, but the beat was hard. Can you just take all those vocals out and just keep the beat and send it to me? I like this beat. I hate those vocals, bro. Let's just hear it again. I don't even like this trap section. Just make a full version of just the intro beat and get rid of all those vocals. I wouldn't even go into that trap part. I'm gonna put a star next to you though. Tino, if you're paying attention, or if you watch this, or if you're seeing this, or if you're seeing this, or watching this, or hearing this, or seeing this, please get rid of the vocal in the intro. Send me that intro beat. Ivan, my dog Ivan, guys, if you know Ivan, he's the one that's on social media with all the dope music, producer content. Shout out to my dog Ivan. It's called Big Synth. Come on. Actually, I think this is one of the loops that Ivan sent for the Friday stream, so I'm going to skip it. I think I flipped that one. Royale, Valhalla, let's go. Shout out to Royale. Royale's a dope ass rapper. Instagram is at Roy-Al. Let's go.
Every man must die, but every song gives an icon breath. Can you forever let me live? My last request when I'm here no more. Do you see what a nigga did? You're not ignored. One thing about a star, you don't get everything you wear, but you can get it and you get it for your time. Reach 15, this is frightening. For your honor, you can be a martyr or a murderer.
Why did it stop? I don't understand. I clicked. Okay. Oh, sorry. I have to open Spotify. All right, here we go.
Every man must die, But every song gives an icon breath. Can you forever let me live? My last request when I'm here no more. Do you see what a nigga did? You're not ignored. One thing about a star, you don't get everything you wear, but you can get it how you get it for your time. Reach 15, this is frightening. For your honor, you can be a martyr or a murderer. We love life being. My life sentence won't fit inside of a retweet. Don't be lost, nice thing. A whore for the horde, with a horse, the allure. In the game for the throne, I put points on the board. Build a church in the wild to provide for my Lord. So there's one thing I know: the light ain't gotta shine to be everything you thought one day we might be. Hold your awards, I don't need no applause. Though these words come free, and I beg that my song lives long. Yeah, my song lives long, it lives long, and it's gonna be this. When we first met, you took risks. If you remember me for one thing, it's gonna be this.
Royale, I have I have questions. Is that you singing on this? That's your actual voice singing on this?
Never seen nothing like since. If you remember me for one thing, it's gonna be this. Put it on the line of chips. If you remember me for one thing, it's gonna be this. Dark boy can't be fixed, so never lost. Please live, please live, please live on. And it's gonna be this. Make sure they see this. That my song lives long. Yeah, my song lives long. It lives long.
Royale, I like where you landed, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna add this to my library on Spotify, and I'm gonna listen to that whole project. Cheese, bro. Cheese. I love it. That's you singing and writing on there. I love it. I want to hear that whole project. See what's up. Definitely, man. Because I heard Royale a few years ago when he was just rapping, and he was a beast on the raps. But now that you're singing too, and you got a voice like that, I like it, bro. I like it a lot. I love. He said, "Added to the bag." Since you last heard me. Yes, you did, bro. Yes, you did. I'm putting the asterisk next to that, and I'm gonna listen to the whole project on Spotify. No, those vocals were real for sure. I definitely heard a little bit of AI in some of the beat, but whatever. Like, I'm just focused on your vocals right now. You got a vocal coach and everything. Royale, you still got the same number? Let's do this. Let me just dig into your album and get familiar with where you're at creatively and musically now, and then we'll build from here. Cause I like the pivot. I don't know. We might be onto something. Bro. I fucking like. I like it a lot. All right, that's the end of the stream. We're gonna leave off. Okay, let's see. We're going to leave off our next stream tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. YD Productions. You're going to kick it off next week, or tomorrow, actually. Not next week, tomorrow. Unless you guys have skips or super skips. That's where we're at. We're going to start tomorrow. So, good stream. Great stream. Amazing stream. Lots of talent in here. I'm actually genuinely impressed by some of you guys. I really am, and I want to hear more. I'm genuinely impressed by some of you guys here, a lot of you guys, and I like where this is going. So keep the submissions coming. Yes, Radar MC, the streams carry on to the next stream. If you noticed. Nothing. I won't say that. Yes, we're going to keep... Usually what I'll do at the end of the week is I'll start off a new queue, but I'm going to keep the same queue unless... Okay, let's take a vote real quick. Do you guys want me to just get rid of this queue and start a fresh one for tomorrow and Wednesday and Friday? Or do you guys want me to keep this queue? Same queue. Tell me in the chat. Take a vote. Same queue or fresh for tomorrow? What do you think? There's about 261 right now. Keep the same one. Okay. I want to do the right thing, and I want your feedback. I really value you guys' feedback. Okay, keep it the same. Okay, great.